Alright guys, we are taking a look at the most killer guitar riffs from the year 1985. And we're going to be doing that for a little while here. And today we're looking at Stryper and the Soldiers Under Command riff. And this also comes from the album of the same title. So Stryper today. Now, this was quite a revelation, right, when this album came out. Obviously the Yellow and Black Attack came before it, but this is kind of where they broke out a little bit and became more well-known, popular, and then it was To Hell with the Devil that really broke them. But this was a really good, and is, I just got to see them recently, a really good, I'll say great, heavy metal band is really what they are. Heavy metal band. They do have their softer moments, like honestly, and things like that. But lately, man, if you've been following the band at all, you know that they've just gotten heavier as the years have gone by. And I think they're writing probably their best material now. And we got to give kudos to Michael Sweet. He's really the driving force, the creative spark of the band, and always has been. Both he and Oz Fox are great guitar players. I mean, these guys, I've said it before, they don't really get the same credit as far as being killer players that other guys from the same era do. Who knows why? It could be because they're a Christian band. It could be, you know, because of the Bumblebee outfits. Who knows? But it doesn't take away from the music, and these guys are killer. And this riff is awesome. So I'm going to show you that in just a second. If you want the tab for this, check down in the description box below, and you'll find a link to my Patreon page, and there you'll find the tab for this and so many other of the lessons that I have done, and a bunch of other cool stuff too. So also in the description, 5 blistering licks to light up your fretboard. If you're looking to up your game with some great licks in the style of Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, George Lynch, that kind of thing, that's my free gift to you. It's got PDF tab, it's got Guitar Pro, even has videos you can download to show you how to play those. So enjoy that. Now for this lesson, I'm tuned down a half step. Here's my low E string. And so the whole guitar is down a half step. And E flat standard is what I believe the cool kids are calling that these days. We just used to say just tune down a half step, or Van Halen tuning. They were always down a half step. Kinda. So here's what we got. Starts out like this in the key of E. 10th fret. It's basically a G chord, 10th fret on the A, 12th fret D. Then lower your index finger down to 9 and play 12 on D. Then play E5 power chord, 7th fret A, 9th fret D, down to a D5 power chord, 5th fret, 5th fret A, 7th fret D, back up to an E. Okay. Now, once you play the E power chord, stay there in that position. Because you're gonna play off of the chord a little bit. So once you get back to the E chord, here's where the single notes come in, and you're gonna play. And I'm bouncing off the low E string there. At 9 on the D, 10 on the D, 9 on the D. Okay, then open E again. And this time we'll play 10, 9, 10 on the A. Okay, so now we're going to move down here to the 7th fret. Notice the little pinch harmonics. On that 5th fret on the D string, you kind of want to bend that just like a quarter step. But what the notes are is 7, 5, 7 on the A with the low E in there also, and you're muting that low E. 7, 5, 7 A, 5 on the G. I'm sorry, the D, the G note, and then 7, 5, 7 on the A string. So here it is. Here's what we have so far. Okay, so the next part would be the C power chord up at the 8th fret on the low E, 10th fret on the A. So I'm going to hit the chord, and then I'm muting on the C note on the low E string, and then I'm playing 10, 12, 10 with my ring and my pinky finger. 10, 12, 10 on the A string. And then open E. And then I'm going to play 10, 9. With the low E string going there. 10, 9 on the A. And then all the way down to a D5 chord at the 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret D. And then repeat. The harmonies come in after that, but we're not going to go through the harmony part. We'll just do the main riff here. So here's the whole thing slow. Yeah, in fact, I think when it comes down, it might hit that E chord first on its way to the D chord. I'm pretty sure it does. Instead of just, it might be, I think that's really what it is there. In any case, there you go. That is the main riff for Soldiers Under Command by Stryper. Again, we're celebrating the year 1985, 40-year anniversary this year, 2025. I was alive during that year, and I remember a lot of this, although I really didn't become a full-fledged metalhead until probably 1986. But I was still exposed to a lot of this music through the radio. I mean, a lot of it was on the radio back then. And, of course, we had MTV that started up right around that time. So those were the good old days. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this little time travel back. We're going to do a whole bunch more of these cool riffs from 1985. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Rock on.